Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you, City Council. Feels like it's 54 days to the election in here. Speaking of items not on the agenda, Mr. Simonian, I want to say a few things about Black Lives Matter. It's been a topic in the news. I don't think it's ever been on our agenda. And from my position, I think I fully support Black Lives Matter, and I think the city of Rancho, Santa Margarita should too. I want to clarify what that means. I think the best example is something that happened out here Friday night 2 weeks ago. Dylan and Sharon started having some more protests. I want to give kudos and a hat tip to the Rancho Santa Margarita Police Services. They are very good at separating the troublemakers, making sure they stay on the other side of the street. And then I noticed as this guy, I think he was just going to walk to Hannah's or Wings or something, comes across the street and starts engaging with people on the Black Lives Matter side. So I started paying attention. And the one thing he said, the protesters were like, "Do you support Black Lives Matter?" And they had to say it like 3 times, like he didn't want to say it. And he finally said, he said, "Of course I support Black Lives Matter, but have you seen their website? Do you know who's behind it?" And I thought to myself, I don't care who's behind it. I haven't seen the website. I don't look into the website. I understand, based on my history, based on my knowledge, living in this country, being an old white guy from where I'm from, we've had 400 years of historic structural racism in this country. If you have a problem saying Black Lives Matter, I think you might be a racist. So he said, I don't have a problem with this, but I don't want to endorse the organization, or I think it's terrible what's happening in Portland with the rioting and looting. And I think the city should have that same discussion. Instead of having that in front of Civic Plaza, we should bring that up at a public meeting. We should think about it. It's a great opportunity to reaffirm our commitment to law and order and First Amendment rights and peaceful demonstrations. At the same time, saying, we're not going to tolerate lawlessness and we're going to, work on it as an issue, I think is a great thing for the city to say. I think it recognizes what's happening in our times, which is one of my big criticisms of the city council. We always talk about this bubble in South Orange County, and you seem a little too comfortable in that, where I think we should press the edges a little bit and not live in this bubble and bring up stuff that is happening and get it out in the open and move forward as a community. That's just my opinion. I think we should put it in writing, and that's how I feel about it. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you.